Hey guys, I am back today with 3 plates from Dixie Plates that are their fall slash Halloween plates. So this is the first one. This is called Lots of Leaves, and as you can see, truth in advertising, it has lots of leaves. All kinds of different leaves. I think this is great for all seasons. I mean, I'm saying fall, and of course it's fall season right now, but stamp these in pastels and you've got gorgeous spring manis. Stamp these in, bright blue sky and green background. You've got great vacation manis. Play with winter colors, and this is great for winter as well. So, snow-covered leaves, like especially the piney kind of boughs, that could be pine. So play with all your different seasons. These are great accents to mix and match with other things that you have as well. So flowers or, animals or other kinds of images that you have, and then just, stamp these for background patterns, whatever you want. Lots of fun things that you can do with that. All right, and as a matter of fact, you can pair it with this next plate, which is her Autumn '03 plate. So let's take a look at this. We have some full nail images here, pumpkins and leaves here. So the first thing I would do is I would put this over like a gorgeous specialty polish that's orange or orangey brownish, because I'd want to get those pumpkins, and then of course you can get orangey leaves too. So maybe stamp it in gold, or maybe you could stamp it in a green over the orange, or just black over the orange. Love this. You can get your different kinds of leaves. This would be great for kind of a smoosh mani, and then stamp this in gold over the smoosh mani. That could be cool. The same thing with here. I see this more as like a summery leaf kind of thing, so I would probably do that with brighter colors. This, you could go in and you could reverse stamp it. You could lead light it over smoosh mani. Would make this super easy. So like in the spring or the summer, you could do it pastel smoosh mani, bright color smoosh mani, and then stamp in white or black over it. Go with fall colors, and you get something that's a lot more fall-y. So we've got wheat, and then we've got kind of like full-blown trees. And then this is really cool because you can layer this, of course, and that's what this is meant for. So you stamp this in orange, and then you can stamp this in green, whatever, so you can get your dual colors. But you know what? You could also just have like this, and then stamp some stuff like from this plate. Like maybe stamp this in all of the different holes, kind of like to overlap it. So play around with that. That could be fun. A bunch of different deer for you to play around with. I love this with the umbrellas in the rain, because this is a very just pleasing pattern to me. With the way that is that octagons? I think that's 8, right? So that with the way that the octagons of the umbrellas, I just think it's a beautiful pattern, so I would play around with that. Wood grain, this could also be a topographical map, so if you're a weekend adventurer, you might want to use it for that. Love this for any kind of background texture. Halloween's coming up, so instantly I think blood streaks. I know, I'm special, I know. This section is really cool. Check this out. So you've got these gorgeous trees, and you've got then the leaves that you can put up. So you can kind of go with, I guess, what is this, more of a mapley leaf? And then this is more of a, I'm just going to say fern. I think we all know it's not a fern, but you know what I mean. Obviously this looks like it's meant to be for that. That looks like it's meant to be for that. But you could flip-flop it. So you could put, this with that tree. And then this is leaves that are like looking like they're flying up over. But you could put that in over that. And I think you could even like, if you put this like over the top of this, how cool would that be? So you can, you can not just put this leaves flying away over this base, but you could play around with the different shapes with these other branches, and you can mix and match with some of these, I think. I say play around and see what you get. I think that would be cool. All right, I also love barn doors, cold days, hot drinks, coffee, tea, love it. Love the umbrella that you can layer and the rain boots that you can layer. Those right there would make the cutest little thing ever. Love this little raccoon guy. Oh my gosh, he's so adorable. Or is he a skunk? I guess he's a skunk because he just has a stripe. Still, it's adorable. And the little layering mushrooms and the little layering mousy. Adorable. I just love it so much. It's so cute. One of the things about the brand Dixie Plates is she makes her stuff really good for people that have longer nails. So if you have a longer nail, you're going to be able to fit more of this, and that's fine. But keep in mind that like my nails are pretty short right now, and even with that, I'd be able to get a fair portion of that tree and the leaves. Not the whole shape, but enough that it's going to make a cool tree pattern over my nails. So love all of these fun little things. You can layer, you can play all kinds of stuff with that. All right, let's move on to my favorite. You know my favorite is the Halloween plate. So here's Halloween 2019. All right, some full nail images. Love, always love spiders and webs, and I'm always happy to get a few new ones of those. But I am dying over this Ouija board one. How cool is that? So you can just stamp it easily as, you know, full nail image, or you can pull apart little pieces of this and do it on different nails. Cool coffins. Put this over a gorgeous black hollow. Stamp it like silver. How cool would that look? Oh my gosh. Flames, flames, flames. A couple of different kinds of bats. So these are like, I don't know, they're like filigree, gothic, like got this cool vibe to them. And these are more kind of standard bats, but I do like the detail on them. This creepy tree with all of the creepy webs and the spiders dropping down. That is so creepy. Oh my gosh, it gives me the shivers. And it makes me think of that scene in Harry Potter with all the spiders, and Ron's like, why did it have to be spiders? Why couldn't it be follow the butterflies? That makes me think of that right there. How cool is this with the balloons with the crazy faces? That is so cool. I don't have anything like that, and I love it when I get stuff that I don't have anything like on plates. And then this, to me, I'm trying to get this so you can see it really, really well. I think this is the Pennywise. I think this is the Stephen King clown. That's what it makes me think of anyway. Love that we've got this ghost here that's really spooky, several of them, and you can mix and match, and they look like they're all flying around. They've got that kind of motion going on, so you could do a whole manicure of these cool ghosts flying around your nails. And I mean, cute ghosts are cute and they're good for their thing, but I like some spooky stuff, so I'm excited about that. And of course I like hands with cleavers. Of course I do. Why wouldn't you? I'm sorry. If you don't like hands with cleavers, well, yeah, you're probably normal. But anyway, I like them, and that's all that matters. Love this face, like this creepy, screamy, pumpkin-y kind of face, and then kind of like Scream. So here are some more flames, and like a whole big line of flames to go with your, you know, this would be cute for like a French manicure right here. And then you could do just like one accent nail with that, and that would be adorable. Lots of different spooky trees for you to play around with. Look at this with those eyes. That kind of has, it's not the Joker, but it has sort of a Jokery feel to me, and also it has kind of a reptile feel. Love it. It's creepy and spooky. That's really all that matters. Grave site, easy to do. Love this one with the bird on top of it. Love that this is kind of like a griffin stone. A couple of different tombstones, which is super cool, and like with the angels. So you could really get into this and make quite an awesome little zombie scene, or quite a cool haunted woods scene if you wanted to. Stamp this in like black or silver, and then maybe a couple of these in a different color up more in front. You could play around with that. Plenty of jack-o'-lanterns to play around with. Voodoo doll, love it. And that's not just a pin in a voodoo doll. Like, you don't want this guy hurt. You want this guy dead. Like you drove a stake through his heart. That's crazy. And then we've got the cool cat, and I love the phases of the moon. So for me, my nails are not that big and not that wide, so I'm gonna not be able to maybe get as like that the whole moon. I could do it where it's like coming off of the base, and that, oh yes, and so then I could do like each of the phases of the moon just coming off the base of my nail, and that could be really cool. So even if you have shorter nails like I do on this hand, you could play around with that a bit. And yeah, even this hand is a little bit shorter for me right now, but that one I could get the full moon in, at least the height, and play around with that. So even if you have shorter nails, you can play around with that and get something cool. But I love the idea of having phases of the moon for your nails. That's super cool. And then a little cutie kitty here. All right, so those are the 3 plates: the Halloween 2019, the Autumn 03, and the Lots of Leaves. And let me go do some sample looks for you. All right, I'll be right back. So for the leaves one, I wanted to try a couple of color combinations that you don't normally see with leaves, and I love this with this beige hollow and the black. I think that, you know, it's a really different kind of look, just to kind of stretch your idea of the things that you can do with these sorts of plates. And then here I did blue leaves on a green background, so sort of the opposite of what we normally do. But I think that this feels very vibrant that way, and so I kind of thought that that was mixing things up a little bit, and I would show you that. All right, so here's where things went bad, went very, very downhill. So, okay, with the second plate, I loved it so much I snapped that one right off. I pressed so hard when I was stamping, but As you can see, I double stamped the leaves there in 2 different colors of green, and I just think that's really soft and delicate. And you can adapt this, you know, depending on what kind of length your nail is. So mine are shorter, so I would probably just kind of do it like that, but you still get the look of a tree, I think. And if you have longer nails, you can definitely work that in. All right, mistake number 2. I figured, hey, everybody does a black skunk with a white stripe, so I'll do a white skunk with a black stripe. And as you can see, that was not a good idea. I'm going to count this as a fail, but you still, at least it does show how cute the little stamping image is. But yeah, I think that skunks are the color they are for a reason. Okay, and so here's a subtle pattern with that wheat over that orange, and I love that this is just so fall and so soft and nice. I would wear this for Thanksgiving. I'd actually wear that for Thanksgiving dinner. I think that that just came out beautifully. All right, on to the Halloween ones, which are of course always my favorite, and so there you go, some coffins for you, of course. Hey, really, just Halloween, or wear this every day? I say every day. All right, I wanted to check out this face, so I did it here in white over that red, and oh my gosh, that's just scary. I love it. I love how scary that is. Okay, but my very favorite look out of all of these that I did is this one with the balloons in black over the orange. I thought it was gonna look cute, but I didn't expect to love it as much as I do. I absolutely love this. This is like twisted polka dots. It's like the creepiest, most twisted polka dots you're ever gonna want to have. I love this. I promise you, I'm gonna be wearing a full mani of this at least once this Halloween season. All right, so there you go. There are my sample looks for the plates. Dixie plates are always a really great quality, and then like I say, they're really great for if you have larger or wider nails, because she makes her she scales up her images to really work for ladies that have those longer nails. So if that is particularly what you're looking for, absolutely grab them. But of course you can still make even, you know, even shorter nails. These kind of patterns are gonna look really cute. You just might want to be a little bit more careful about which part of the image you're using. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.